welcome to A Reason to Talk with Chris Reason. I'm here today with my special guest, Dr. Kenny, the food man, and my buddy Zach Scheller here. What's up, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. Might need to get closer to the mic. I turned it up a little bit, but we should be...
All right.
Well, we're doing fair to public cloudy anyhow, aren't we?
Yeah. We're here to talk, reviewing Buzdums Bar and Grill, Germantown, Wisconsin. Before we get into this review, let's hear from today's sponsor. Are you guys in need of any landscaping in the Wisconsin area? They're decent prices, quality work. Check out A1 Landscaping and give them a call at 262-305-1524. For any of your landscaping, lawn mowing needs, check out A1 Landscaping. All right. Now let's get into this. We're first going to talk service before we get into food. Let's just talk these bartenders. Marie, the hot blonde.
Ooh, the hot blonde. Yeah, she's got a hot-looking face, but her brain sure ain't very hot.
No, we have mixed reviews on her. She can be nice, but she can also be a bitch. Also, she can also just do the whole ladder and just not do her job at all.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Very slow, doesn't hear well.
Right. Because I know, like, you were telling me the other day you went there and it took her forever just to get you a beer.
Yeah.
And then when you came in, there was nobody at the bar.
Right.
So you're pretty much you could just walk back there and get it yourself.
Sure. That's what the guy had to do. He'd have another guy go get his beer for him. Whether the guy works there sometimes.
Right.
You had to have him go get him a beer.
Yeah. And he wasn't even working.
No, he was off that day, but he,
just
he's
came
so able to do that, obviously.
Right. So that's pretty hilarious.
It is. Pretty sad.
Yeah. Other than that, I had this one lady, older lady. She's nice. She can be nice, but she seems like if you just meet her for the first time, she can be a real bitch.
She can, but she's cool. She's okay, I think. But other than that, their service is good.
Yeah.
Only that one girl we really had problems with, right?
No, I had one problem with, I don't know her name. Were you there? It was Zach, because it was me, Bryce, Cody. It was on a Friday.
Maybe.
Because I met them there, and I ordered like a BLT, and I think you ordered a burger. They had fish tacos or cod tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Which we'll get into that later, because Bryce did, Nickerson has been reviewed it for us, and we'll get to that. But the lady there, I literally only had, I sat down, got one spotted cow, and I ordered a BLT. Well, after that, I went to go pay for the bill, and she's like, "You had 2 beers." I'm like, "What was the second one?"
I remember this. Yeah.
What was the second one? Like, dude, watch cameras. Like, I mean, if she wouldn't have said anything, I probably wouldn't have noticed.
Probably not.
Like, maybe they tipped or whatever, like gratuity. I probably wouldn't have cared.
Right.
But literally that you brought it up, and I know for a fact that I only had one, or you're trying to charge me for something I didn't have. That's on you.
Think it was an honest mistake?
I don't know. But that was the only time I've been there that she was working. So.
Yeah, I guess. If it happens again, we know it wasn't honest.
Yeah. Other than that, the place can get busy. It's not bad. They have a small kitchen. It's not really a kitchen per se, anyways.
Not really.
It's part of the bar.
It's a cold.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cave.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's a cold.
Yeah.
They
Good cook.
Oh yeah, fantastic cook. Depending on which cook you get though. The other guy's not bad, but I prefer. I don't know if you know his name.
Yeah, I know his name. I just got to think of it. Give me a sec. He's only my neighbor, but my brain's not working correctly.
He's a regular of mine for years too. So that's how much I know. That's great. But no, anyways, fantastic show. Francisco.
I just thought of it.
Fantastic cook. I'm gonna start off by talking the BLT I had. It was an avocado BLT. They used a chipotle mayo, and it worked. The chipotle mayo instead of a regular mayo on the BLT. I probably rated a 7 out of 10. Nothing special. It's a BLT, but the fries were good too. So that was pretty decent. Zach, any opinion on what you've had there?
Yeah, it's basic burger, fries. I did have their chicken tenders. I'm really just a basic eater, so I mean,
Basic bar food.
Yeah, basic bar food, really. But it was really good, so I didn't have. All the tenders are very good. Yes, I
cooked to what it's supposed to be.
Yes, very much.
I mean, because I've had chicken tenders that are terrible.
Oh, I have too.
Some of them
Yeah.
are terrible.
You have to go to certain places, especially some bars that I know because this place has changed food. She's out there. She's for food wise. Buzdums has changed.
Yeah.
They used to not like really have a cook, and they would just throw in like a frozen pizza, and they still do that now. But like, they didn't have an extensive menu as they did now.
Really?
It was simple. Like you had some burgers, but you had to make sure like the person that was working that knew how to cook. Otherwise, the bartender's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
Well, like I remember like the first time went there. You were talking about their omelets.
Yeah, I haven't had their omelets in forever. They're their breakfast, but it's changed since.
Okay.
It looks really good.
Like especially with Francisco making the food and like actually cooking it, like it's quality food.
Quality food.
And it's also decent price too.
Oh yeah, everything there is actually pretty reasonable. So.
Right. So it's like the prices aren't ridiculous.
No.
You're not gonna get 5-star quality restaurant. I mean, it's a bar and grill.
Right.
But it's not bad. The environment's pretty decent. I mean, if you're a huge Trump supporter, you're gonna like the environment because they're obsessed with Donald Trump over there. But other than that, not too bad. I'm trying to see here. I have some notes I took down.
Excuse me, dog.
The beef chimichanga. It's out there.
It is? Okay.
The big. Did you have that chimichanga there too?
I did.
Because I know I had the beef one.
You had a steak one.
Was it? Oh yeah,
steak.
yeah, steak.
Yeah, it was good too.
It was one of the better chimichangas I've had in a while.
Yeah.
And there's not that much good Mexican food here in Germantown.
Other than the gas it gave you, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty normal. I can't find it. Is it in the drawer?
No, it should be on the counter. Don't mind us trying to get up here. Other side of the counter. Should be on the on the small part. Go all the way around.
Oh, down below.
But yeah, like it's hilarious. The steak chimichanga cooked to perfection. I've had no complaints. 9 out of 10. It's one of my higher ratings for food that we've done on reviews here because a lot of the places we reviewed were shit.
Tacos are a 10 plus.
I don't know. I didn't like the beef.
The steak tacos.
Oh, the steak tacos. Yeah, I had the beef tacos. I don't know if it was the seasoning or what, but
They weren't bad, but they weren't the greatest. But they were good.
right.
But the steak's definitely better because he marinates it. I watched him pull it right out of the marinade. Plus, he told me he marinates it.
Well, there we go. We got the marinade and the mermaid. No,
She's extra.
$1.95. We're gonna stop here a second, and we're gonna visit Bryce Nickerson here for his cod taco review. He had the cod tacos on their Friday nights special, and we'll hear from him.
Smells okay?
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is a big honor. It's been a dream of mine for a long time to be on this podcast. Yeah, you're exactly right, CJ. I did have the cod tacos. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I haven't been able to stop thinking about those cod tacos ever since I had them. I legitimately, like, this is not even a joke or a gag. Like, this, actually, today at work, I was actually thinking about those cod tacos and how much I wanted one. Again, or they come in on a plate of 3, but I was literally thinking at work today just how good those cod tacos were and how much, I wanted to have them again. I'm just a little weary of going back there due to events that happened between you and, the bar, the venue, and my music, but that's besides the tacos. Let's stay on track here. Anyways, I was thinking about those tacos today at work, and they have a new chef that you know about who's phenomenal, that they're really upping their food game at this establishment. Yeah, no, he was wonderful. Like, me and my buddy both got the cod tacos. Amazing fish, high quality it seemed like. There's pico on there. There was chipotle mayo, avocado slices on top of each of the cod tacos. So it was. I don't think I've ever had cod tacos before in my life, but if I ever were to have them again, I'm only going to get them there because nothing is ever going to top those cod tacos. I was 10 out of 10. And those tater tots, CJ. Crispy, mouth-watering tater tots. Well, the unique part about the taco itself was the actual slice of avocado instead of like guacamole. And there was just one slice on each of the tacos, just like right on top. And I think that stood out the most because usually it's not like a slice of guacamole. It's like, or I'm sorry, avocado. It's guacamole. So that kind of stood out. I'm just rambling about how much I want. God, I know now I want cod tacos. A beat down G town establishment like this, you don't expect high quality food, but boy was I surprised. Hoo hoo hoo. Choo choo choo.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Bryce, for that information. All right. Let's talk about just the most basic appetizer for Mexican restaurants: chips and salsa and guacamole. One of the best guacamoles I've had in a long time was at Buzdums Bar and Grill. He made it with like, wasn't there that one night he made it and you tasted like a mint, like flavor to it?
Maybe a slight.
I don't know if he actually used mint, but like there was like a slight hint. He made it fresh in house, not store brand, which is phenomenal. I mean, there are some store brands that are good, or like some brands you can buy at a grocery
He
store.
made it right before you got it too. Right
Yeah.
before you ordered it, I think he makes it right. I saw last night or the other night he had a bowl sitting there that he makes it in.
Right. And the salsa was fucking good salsa.
It's okay.
I mean, I've had worse. Plenty of times.
No, Mexican food's good.
Well, that's my favorite cuisine out of all foods. Because I could always go Mexican food.
Yeah. And enchiladas were good too. I had those.
Yeah,
remember?
the beef enchiladas, that's written on my notes.
Those were good.
Yeah, like those were pretty much... I haven't had a good enchilada in a long time. I can guarantee you that. Hell, I don't even remember the last time I had enchiladas besides the last time I went to Buzdums with you. No complaints. 8 out of 10, I'm going to say. I mean, it's not a perfect enchilada. I mean, but it's
all right.
It's the best that I've had in a while.
Good 8.
I'm just waiting for us to find a restaurant where we can review something at 10 out of 10.
Then we're bringing them up, but
Potatoes was fucking delicious. Those drowned tacos, which were pretty much just enchiladas, that was good.
the guacamole was just as good as Buzdums too.
Yeah. We'll have to do with Mateos next time.
Yeah, we won't talk about them anymore. Just a comparison.
But thank you guys for joining me on today's episode of A Reason to Talk with Chris Reason.
But we forgot one thing.
What was that?
The women there are gorgeous.
Oh yeah, drop dead.
That's important.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see like ugly ass face people.
Right. There's one ugly one. We won't mention any names. Okay, I just had to say that.
Chris Reason. Me.
There you go, yeah. Look at him here, huh?
Oh god. Thank you guys. Thank you, Dr. Kenny. Thank you, Zach, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully you guys can come back for the next review.
Oh, for sure.
Food doctor.
Yeah.
That was a simple one.
Follow us on Twitter at the Chris Reason. Check us out on YouTube at Chris Reason Network for more content. Peace and fucking bacon grease.
That's.